Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from David who wanted a mobile suit in blazing Gundam colors, which, I tried a couple of things. I felt like thematically and in terms of the weapons it carries, the Striker Custom would have been better, but because of its armor, the Striker Custom is weird. In terms of getting a color layout that matched the blazing Gundam, the Pixie was a lot better, so here I am Pixieing for the first time in a very long time. I'm not sure if this peasant droid has figured out I'm there or not yet. I don't think so, but I am just about to go for it, so I got one swing in, downswing. The elevation kind of got me off track there, I think, but let's see, that, of course, is a full armor slave wraith. It is not an ally, but it is a very good target if I can reach it. I just went for the tackle because they were both around me, and I wanted to make sure I had a second to get a swing off before I died, but that's about the best I can claim because, yeah, everyone was around. So, full armor slave wraith, still a good target, and it did take its iframes and was not ready for me to swing. So, I think I'm about to die before I get it, but nope, just barely got it. Now I die. 2 hit points. Yeah, that is a die. That is definitely a die, but teams starting out ahead, that's a good place to be in. We'll probably manage to take down most of the rest of the enemy team here shortly. I like the colors on that Zuda, too. They look good. But, yeah, Pixie is still, of course, a stealth melee raid. It's been buffed a couple of times here and there, but I think this is the level 1, so I don't know how much that actually matters for this one, because a lot of times they buff the higher levels of something. Like, the level 2 XS Gundam just got a lot of buffs, for example. Some of the changes they made do apply to the level 1, but most of them are for level 2, and if ever higher. Let's see, Zuda is down, and I am going to go after that, which is a G-Line standard. Yeah, and is dead. So yeah, so far being relatively successful here. Gotten a couple of kills, gotten some good damage, managed to only died once, which for me, in a fragile melee raid, pretty good. Man, lately I don't think I've been playing very well, and I have just not been, working well with the teams I've been on, which is probably down to me, usually is, but just still very frustrating, honestly. Went right past the Dwudge to go after the Dom Barrage, which I did not quite have time to finish, so now I need to see about an exit plan. Spoilers, I do not have one. And, yep, there we go. Barrage got me, but somebody got the Barrage, and we're significantly ahead, so I guess we'll call it a net win. But yeah, I don't know, I've just felt off my game lately, so I took a few days here and there where I didn't really play, which is always a mistake. It's amazing how little of a break can kind of throw me off. But yeah, I've been trying to get back in the swing of things, and you kind of need a good mindset for it, and I haven't had that for whatever reason. Probably just, juggling too many chainsaws at the moment, but this was a decent round at least. Just the last couple of days. I'm still trying to get, anything you haven't seen that's a Code Fairy unlock, I'm still working on, still trying to get something with. And there's the Dom Barrage, which did not see me coming, luckily. And is not going to have feet, hopefully, by the time it gets back up. Or if so, not many feet. Okay, yep, it's going to go for the missiles, which did have... Oops, I really did walk right into that, jeez. But the missiles did have the build stun to knock me down, or to stun me if I had, taken more of them. That's one of the reasons, frankly, that I was in a rush to attack. But still didn't make very good choices there. And I'm amazed it didn't tackle, because it could have taken me down. I managed to get the G-Line again, so right now I'm kind of mostly killing like the same 2 or 3 people over and over. That's perfectly fine by me. Unfortunately, I did not notice in time this person was in the house, not just on the point. That's the usual place people hide, because you can see it's kind of hard to get the right angle. I did do it finally, but they got the point first, so I'm just going to try and take it back, because if we can keep the center, it will make things easier. Doing repairing, but as you can see from the life creeping down, I'm taking shots, probably from the Barrage again. And yeah, I only have 4,000 health now, so I'm going to find something, hopefully, and kill it. See something with very low health. Okay, it just dropped. But there's the Dom Barrage, so we're going to use the machine gun to hopefully stun it. And go in. Okay, well, it was firing its missiles, which means I did get one hit in before it tried to tackle me. Because I think it's a little bit harder to cancel out of the missiles than some of the other things to do your tackle. Either way, I did get a little damage on it before I got killed, I think. So, 8,300 to 5,500, so we're still in a plenty good position to win this. 2.5 minutes left, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, like I said, I'm taking a fair number of deaths, but I think I'm otherwise doing okay. I usually die a lot in Pixie, as I've said. But it does take to the Blazing Gundam colors pretty well, so. And kind of in a bad position here, I just discovered they have 2 G-Line standards. They also have 2 raids, or 2 supports, of course. They have the Dom Barrage, and they have, and I'm dead again. That's on me. They have 2 supports, rather, Dom Barrage and the Full Armor Slave Wraith. But yeah, this is kind of except for the Peasant Dwudge, this is kind of a full-on DACA team, and it is really kind of throwing me at times, because, yeah, if they can focus you, they can kill you almost immediately. Because those G-Line standards do a lot of damage to me. And, with the Barrage's fire thrown in to up the build stun, it's really pretty good at pinning me down. However, this Zuda I can work with. So, went around my Full Armor Slave Wraith to kill it, and got it. So, and I don't think I even knocked him over, which is nice. And there is said Slave Wraith, which I'm about to hit. Paused for a second because I wanted to see where it was going. Managed to get the Pez before the Pez got me. Was hoping to get over back to the Slave Wraith before it could be a problem. I did not manage that. Just like I am going to stun. Yeah, I stunned our Slave Wraith, I think, a couple of times. You know, marching over it to take the kill. So, not my best move, but I really appreciate the support because the Slave Wraith pilot, who I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. They really did support me really well, and I'm very grateful. So I wish I had only returned the favor, but like I said, playing kind of bad lately. As you can see, I just screwed up that jump completely. Just going to throw a grenade and get back to cover a little bit, because I'm perfectly fine with stacking damage on that G-Line standard as long as it's not looking at me, but it's kind of starting to look at me, and I kind of don't want to be looked at. Yeah, especially since I have almost no health, and I just foolishly committed to a damage race with it, which I won because other people focused it to death. And I am trying so hard right now not to knock over that Slave Wraith again. And it kind of cost me my life, but it's not like we're going to lose because of it, so, you know, big deal. But yeah, I could have possibly taken down that Zuda or knocked it down at least, but I would have knocked down the Slave Wraith instead, again, so didn't want to do that. So, not a bad round. I managed to beat my rival. I was top diversions, 8 kills, 5 deaths, 97,000 damage. So yeah, pretty good. I hope you enjoyed it, David, and that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! This is actually one of the older requests I still have. Besides the Totus Ritter ones, which I am working on, but again, that whole not playing very well thing right now is slowing things down. I'm working on it, though, and, well, I'm working on them, because there's, like, 4 of them, so I'm going to try and work on them in the order I got them and see what I can do. And as always, thank you everybody who requested a Totus Ritter round, or anything I've been slow on, in your patience while I work on that, because, yeah, it's just tough to get request rounds sometimes.